What up, Wolfpack? It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. Today we're getting into Cypher Part 3. I'm very excited for this because you guys have been hyping this so much. So many of you guys have told me that Cypher Part 3 is the best one, or at the very least, your favorite one. That it's even better than number 2, which was amazing. If you haven't seen my reaction to Cypher Part 2, definitely go check that out because that was really fun to do. Broke it down some and got really hyped because the song is great. So I'm very excited to see what this one is. This one has a name too, and it's called Killer, so I'm expecting Angry June vibes again. Lil Meow Meow to be on his tiger stuff again. I don't know if all of these are going to be June and Suga focused, but I hope not. I hope they let my boy Hobie eat, because in the last two, he's mostly been on chorus duty. Less so in the second one, but especially in the first one. He was mostly on chorus duty. So we will see how it is on this one. They've changed up the beat every single time, so I'm very interested to see what this beat is. And, you know, I just want to know who they killing. I want to know. Drop in the comment section all of the little backstory behind all the stuff that I don't know. I'm wearing my Slytherin shirt because I'm ready to be King Petty. I'm just here for it. So definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see all you guys on the other side. Peace. That intro was super hard. It took me a second to catch up to what was going on. Obviously very horror movie inspired everything. The backing melody, let's start there because that's probably the thing that's gonna jump out the most to people. They have like an arpeggiated section playing notes that are very reminiscent of the Michael Myers theme from Halloween, which I'll clip in a piece of that for people who don't know what I'm talking about. So that, you can hear it in the background of that intro section in like the second half. It's not there the whole time, but like towards the end it comes in, and that was really good. The first half is also horror inspired from the standpoint of, okay, stick with me here because this is gonna kind of be a stretch, but like when I get to the end, you'll see what I'm saying. So it's a really like weird, ominous kind of synth playing with a whistle pad over top of it, and it gives the vibes of like in slasher movies, say like Freddy Krueger. When Freddy Krueger's like hunting people down, he's not running after them, chasing after them. They're running around hiding, scared, you know, their life's on the line. And he's just chilling, he's just walking, whistling. It's like a leisurely day for him. It gives off this really terrifying vibe because it's like, yes, I'm about to kill you, but I'm not even phased. I'm so comfortable right now. I'm literally walking around whistling, and that paired with the Halloween vibe backing melody is very interesting. And then all of that is being played on top of this drum section, which I wouldn't have programmed drums like that at all for this song. I would have definitely gone the synthetic route with like 808 drums. They used acoustic drums, and specifically they have an acoustic tom playing on the offbeats, and that just sounds really good. Again, not at all what I would have done with this song if I was doing the drum section for this song, but it works. Like it's, I was gonna say something else. Oh, at the very beginning, they have like this like choppy section that kind of reminds me of Pharrell's production. So Pharrell, one half of the Neptunes, he's the guy from Happy, you know, the song from Despicable Me. Iconic producer. And his producer tag is that when he starts his beats, they have like that 4 count in where you're like, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, okay, this is what's going on.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
I've been looking at you all the time.
You know I hate sleeping.
The best song wasn't the single. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
All's my life I has to fight, nigga.
That was very interesting. I was kind of lost in the beginning because I wasn't expecting that, but that's what it does. It grabs your attention. So overall, production-wise, very, very good. Sorry, I was kind of distracted from what Armin was saying by the beat change. The beat changes a lot. So first off, they bring in hats, so hi-hats, and then all of the stuff I was just talking about is gone. Like, they have the lead melody being played by like some Asian sounding instrument. I remember in the Dang reaction, I talked about that instrument, and you guys told me that it was something called a gaigoom, and that was really interesting. Like, I was not expecting them to go that route, but I guess this kind of has Dang vibes, so it makes sense. I don't know if this came out before or after Dang. I don't know, but this is like in that same vein of King Petty, so I messed with it. I was so like taken aback. I was like, what is going on right now? Okay, wow, that was yeah. At one point he was talking about rap being too easy because there are too many generals. I feel that. Too many people think that they can rap, and so rapping ends up looking easy because you have a bunch of novices rapping, and so yes, rapping like a novice is easy. Just like singing off tune is easy. That's why it looks easy when people do it, but like doing this is... You're not gonna hear this and just be like, oh, I can do that. But like if you hear Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, like you could do that, I could do that, everybody could do that. So that really stuck out to me because whoever he's talking about, obviously he thinks raps at that lower level, but nothing about this is easy. Nothing about this is generic. Nothing about this is basic. Because it's RM. Okay, we'll go back. Sorry, I was about to stop and talk about something else, and something happened. I was like, I gotta hear what's gonna happen there. So, shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, he was talking about, 1 second. Sorry, I was gonna say something that I got super distracted by the way the beat changed, and now I have to go back and look what he said. In this section is really interesting because he keeps basically telling whoever he's talking to that they're a scrub. At this point, he's now saying that they're insincere and can't even look at themselves in the mirror, or I guess should probably look at themselves in the mirror to be more authentic. That really sucks. If you're fake and can't rap, like, what's the point? Like, at least if you're going fake, like, have some skill behind it. I like that section. I like that section a lot. He changes and the beat changes. So obviously the most notable change is that he changes his delivery of what he's saying. He also changes his flow. And I mean, he was riding it like a bike. I mean, it was smooth. That paired so well with the beat change of them removing the hats. I actually like it better this way when they remove the hats because it lets that lead melody instrument stand out that much more. It's the only thing in that frequency range, and so you have that up there, the drums at the bottom and RM in the middle, and it creates this like, there's like space, you know, there's enough space in the beat that allows everything to really shine in its own frequency range. And with rapping this intricate, like that's very much appreciated. So that section was hard. I'm gonna go back real quick, but I'll edit it out so you guys don't have to look at me reading the lyrics again. He said, I don't need Givenchy, I'm already a star. He said, I don't need Hugo because I'm already the boss. And then he said, I'm not Buddha, I'm a butcher, and I'll cut, I don't know what he said at the end of that. I'll cut something. I'll cut your flesh like a, and then I guess he leads into the next line. But that was hard. Basically, it's like, I don't need all these brands to stand out. Like, my talent does it for me. I don't have to wear designer clothes to get attention because I'm a god, I'm a killer, I'm cutting you down. Like, that's my boy. That's my boy. Come on now. You know he's serving these bars. He said, oh, okay. So he said, change your iPhone. You don't need airplane mode. I'm in Sao Paulo all the way to Stockholm. Basically saying, I need these because I'm actually going all over the world. My songs are taking me places. These bars are taking me places. You ain't going nowhere. You don't even need an iPhone. You can get you a flip phone because you don't need airplane mode. You're not going nowhere. Is he wrong? Is he wrong? That's the question. Is he wrong? Whoever he's talking to, go back, look yourself in the mirror. Y'all gotta step y'all game up now. Y'all gotta step y'all game up. Okay. So they brought that intro was so hard, bro. So that was Supreme Boy, who you guys have told me is a producer who works with them. I think that's the producer who you guys said was almost supposed to be in BTS. Then maybe he didn't make it or something. I don't know. He's connected with BTS and he's a producer who works with them a lot based on what I'm remembering you guys say in comment section. So did he produce Dame too? That's not the point. That's really not the point. That section is hard. Again, very vibey, and they didn't have Hobie do the chorus section, and so I'm assuming that's the chorus section. Like that was like 15 seconds. They brought back the intro music, and it was just vibing, super catchy. The flow is very easy to rap along to. I don't want to assume that it's the chorus section. I'm talking right now like I know it's the chorus section. I don't. But I'm going to assume it's the chorus section because I'm assuming that they finally let my man Hobie eat. But regardless, that was very good. I love that. Like so much. Very good. The melody section, that like really bright synth, that do that wasn't on tune at all. I know, just it's the middle of the night. Okay, give me some grace. That section is the same. The lead melody for Hobie's section, which I'm gonna assume is a verse because it's almost the exact same as RM's production. The only difference is that what I think is a gaegyum, that instrument is substituted now for this synth, but it's the same melody line. And so I don't know if that will continue throughout. I want to talk on it, but I want to see if they do it in Suga's section first, because if so, then there's like a technique that I want to explain with that. But just know that that stands out to me, and that's very smart. If it doesn't come back, then I'll try to remember and explain why I think that's smart. But because so far 2 of the verses had the same melody line with different instruments, I'm pretty sure that they're going to do the same thing for Suga's verse. He says, you can't blame me, I'm busy. Everybody's sister want me, dog. Like you, come on now. You gotta step up. You ain't on this level. Hard, hard, dog. Come on now. We going back because I'm gonna hear that again. But he's like, I don't know what he says. I don't speak Korean, okay, but that was hard. That was hard. I don't know why, but he tends to start his verses with a less complex, more simplistic flow, and then like build his verse in complexity as far as the flow goes. Versus like RM shows up, he's taking your head off immediately. When Suga shows up, he's blowing up your house immediately. But like Hobie takes you on this journey of his verses, and I love that. Like that's so dope. The man's good, okay? Like he do this, okay? That's why everybody's sister want him. He do this. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Dog. Okay, rollover, beagle act. That's dog. Obviously, he's basically saying you're my pet. Rollover. This eagle force. Not sure what that's about. Earlier he was saying wiggle jiggle, which reminds me of Jason Derulo's song wiggle. Yeah, that song. But I know like Army hates him because like the whole issue that the number one that they had. I know. I'm just saying that's what that reminded me. Okay. That end section when he was talking about food and his rap filling you up, and it's Korean, it's like Korean food. I thought that was very clever because I was just talking about in the last song about eating, like the making an analogy from eating to rapping, and he's basically saying like you gotta eat these bars, dog. Like I'm serving you this. By the end of it, you're just gonna be making that face, which. He's not wrong, you know? He's not wrong. Also, in his verse, he doesn't just switch up his flow. He does what Suga typically does, which is where he switches the way in which he's rapping. So, kind of like RM did earlier, but if I'm not mistaken, RM only did it twice versus at the end of Hobie's section, he did it a bunch where they just switch the way in which they're talking. You know, there's a lot more, I don't want to say dramatic, but you know, it changes. It's dynamic. And so I think it's very interesting. A lot of rappers do that to, again, just keep you involved. Kendrick is especially known for that, where he will switch his flow and the way that he is like literally rapping, the way he's talking, the way that the sound comes out. And it ends up sounding like another person is rapping. That's what Hobie did in that section, where it sounded like someone else started rapping, and it shocks your brain back into focus. It makes you be very present with the song instead of you lulling to sleep. Not that I think that you could lull to sleep in this song anyway, but you get what I'm saying. And I'm definitely making sure to give him his props where it's due, especially because in the last two songs, he hasn't had that much to do, and therefore not that much for me to comment on. So I really want to take this time and shout him out. This is the Supreme Boy guy again. So I'm pretty sure that what I was talking about before, that was a correct estimation, that this is the chorus section. Point that I was making before in Hobie's verse about the same melody line, different instruments, because they did it again. So I was right again. I'm like freaking 5 for 5 in this video. The technique that they're using where they swap out the instrument, but they keep the same melody line. And what I mean by that is it's the same notes being played in the same exact order at the same speed, etc. It's the same. It's just being played on a different instrument. That is very smart, and producers like myself, like other producers, would do that to basically trick your brain into thinking that it's hearing something new, which again, just like what I was saying with Hobie's rapping, it keeps your brain involved. It makes your brain not go to sleep, not get bored, not think, oh, this is stale. But unlike where you create a brand new melody line for the new section, you still have those same notes, and so your brain starts to anticipate the notes, and you actually end up learning the melody line faster. Like well, I don't know about you, but for me, you end up learning the melody line before the song is even over, and what that does is that makes that melody line stick in your head, and that is how you get catchy songs where you're like, dang, dude, this song's been playing in my head all day. I only heard it like 2-3 times, maybe even once, and now I'm walking around humming, I'm washing dishes, I'm humming the melody to the song. That is how it happens. The repetition. Your brain likes patterns, and so your brain picks up on that pattern and starts to reward you. Your brain starts to reward itself with like a release of oxytocin, being like, I know what's gonna happen next. I know what's gonna. Oh, I got it. I know what's gonna happen. Oh, I got it again. So very smart. Whoever produced this, maybe it was Supreme Boy, maybe it was Suga, maybe it was RM. I don't know. But whoever made that decision, very smart choice. Especially because the chorus and verse production aren't really that similar. In my opinion, I actually like the chorus production better than I like the verse production. As is with anything, you will have a preference for something. The chorus / intro production is just hard, dude. I mean, that's fire. Like I don't know what you want me to tell you about that. It goes ham. But this verse production is also very smart as well from a production standpoint, whereas the chorus / intro production is smart from a thematic standpoint. Dude, whoever made this beat is passing with flying colors. Oh, someone told me that they wanted me at the end of this series to rank the different ciphers and like say which one is my favorite, which one's next, so on and so forth. And I'll be doing that on my Twitter. So definitely make sure to go follow me on Twitter. It's down in the description of the video. It's in my bio on the channel page, whatever. So you don't miss out on that. But I can tell you right now, so far, this song is amazing. He said, I'm a little shaman on the beat, that's me. Which I know that if he's not the no. Jim is the shortest member, and he's like a little bit taller than him. So that's really cool that he's like, I'm the little shaman in that. See, now I'm thinking anime references like Shaman King, but that I know that's not what he meant. I believe that he was basically saying that I'm the little shaman on the beat. I cook up this magical remedy, this beat, and I serve it to you, and that's very clever. I like that. He said something about beating the stones on the wheel. Beating the stones at the wheel. Is that a Flintstones reference? Oh, that's okay. That's where that comes from. Okay, so anytime I talk about Suga's rapping and like I start going ham on his rapping ability because it's amazing, people in the premiere chat will say this. They'll be like, oh, there you go, Suga's sending you to Hong Kong with his tongue technology. And I'm just like, what? I'm still like, what? Because I don't really know what that means to My Flexible Tongue of Sending Hong Kong by Rap. I don't, both men and women. So I get that he's doing something with his tongue, and it's in the last line he said something about being little and attractive. Now he's talking about tongue. At one point he said something about flow job. There's a lot of like double entendre sexual innuendos in here. He's saying I give it to both men and women. Everybody equally catching his tongue. But the sending Hong Kong by Rap part is what's throwing me off. Anyway, I'm sure somebody will explain in the comment section down below. Please do, because I actually like to understand what they're saying. I know they're saying something. I don't get the references. So please educate me on that. Okay, wasn't ready for that. I'm over here like trying to pick up all of the lyrics of what he's saying. Then the chorus beat comes back in. The flow switches. He starts getting all aggressive. I wasn't ready. Okay, I wasn't ready. I gotta go back. No, is it over? Oh. Okay, so that was really good. I tried to be like a little bit more calm this video than the last video, but like that was fire. Especially towards the end there, the beat switched up in Yoongi's verse and it went back to the chorus beat, which again I already said was my favorite. And then at the end of his verse, they cut the beat out. They start the chorus, so like the vocals for the chorus, and then they drop the beat back in. That's good stuff, dog. That's good stuff. That's very good stuff. The song structure of the song is very interesting in that it's intro, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, but like it was hard. This one, I feel like I missed the most lyrically with them saying stuff that was references to other stuff that I just didn't know. Like I read the words, I could see what they're saying, and I didn't have not a foggy clue what they were like. What? Something about your tongue take you to Hong Kong. I feel like in each verse they said one thing that I was like literally just dumbfounded by. So if there's anything that obviously I can't speak on every single lyric, so I didn't miss everything. But if there's anything that you feel like I missed, definitely make sure to comment that in the comment section down below so I can understand what it is that they're saying, because I do really want to know what they're saying. I know that the stuff that they say has 3 and 4 layers and sometimes can be twisted in this way and this way, and if you pronounce it this way it means this, and if you pronounce it this way, I know. I just don't know what they're trying to say. 1, because I don't speak Korean, and 2, obviously I'm not going to get every reference. I'm human. So please, in the comment section down below, let me know if there's something that you feel that I missed or that I should know about what it is that they were saying. In the meantime, I will see all of you guys next time. Definitely make sure to subscribe. I'm going to be doing part 4, and then after part 4, I'm going to do the medley. So a couple more Cypher videos to go, and then like I said on my Twitter, I'll be ranking all of them, and we'll see. But so far, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. I'm loving them, actually. Yeah, been great. I'll see all you guys next time. Peace.